Good afternoon, boomers. It's the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest. Champagne Crypto, thanks for tuning in. Happy Monday to all the boomers out there. We're back with another live stream. Indeed, this is a live one preheating the crypto oven to 450 and beyond. If you're just tuning in, I need you touching the buttons and buttoning it up right now. The like, the subscribe, the post notification bell, the ding ding, drop a comment immediately. Let the world know that the boomers are still here on the field, kabooming with the best of them. As original copy, the revolutionists and the rest of the crypto brothers start pouring into the box right now. Good morning to all the maniacs. Actually, good afternoon. We're on a little late, but Champagne always showing up to bat for the boomers out there. Revolutionist original copy. I see the maniacs. Guys, today we're talking about Amazon crypto, a possible Amazon crypto. Some statements made there by the Binance CEOs that expressed that eventually Amazon's going to have to issue a crypto according to their opinion. Also, we're going to be talking about Litecoin maybe adopting the Mimblewimble protocol in order to make confidential transactions a thing out there. Bitcoin price predictions. They're saying what the price is going to be towards the end of the year according to some Australian study from a fintech expert, and more. But first, let me shout out the revolutionists, our Cardano general, the 40th birthday today for the boomer out there. Let me throw you a bomb. Let me throw you a sniper rifle out there. Revolution's rocking with us. It's his birthday today. Everybody show him love out there. The Cardano general stacking to purchase a castle that he's going to invite us to once Cardano starts booming. Indeed, happy birthday, revolutionist. Shout out to Marlon Jones. Kaboom, the bull is a year older today. Indeed. My birthday's today too, so shout out to Marlon. We got 2 birthdays today from the Crypto Brothers. Happy birthday to Marlon. Happy birthday to the revolutionist. Marlon, another day one bull out there. I appreciate you. So we got 2 birthdays, 1 year older for both the bulls out there. And I appreciate you maniacs. Happy birthday to both Marlon and revolutionist. Marlon turns 45 today. Revolutionist turns 40. Years young out there, still booming with the best of them. I appreciate you maniacs, and I wish you both a happy birthday indeed. Indeed, happy born day to all you maniacs out there. Indeed, let me drop another bomb for you guys. Boom, another sniper for you guys. Just throw a little bit of fiat off the ceiling because why not? It's a celebration. Indeed, guys, if you're just tuning in, make sure that you wish Marlon and revolutionists, our crypto brothers, a happy birthday today. Marlon's turning 45 and revolutionist turning 40. Today, we're going to be talking about Amazon possibly launching their own cryptocurrency, is what Binance CEO is saying that they should do sooner or later. We also will be talking about Litecoin. Will they be adopting the Mimblewimble protocol in order to make the blockchain private with these confidential transactions? We've been talking about Litecoin going private last week, and today we're going to talk about that more. And then we'll be talking about these Bitcoin price predictions. An Australian study, a fintech expert, is stating some numbers out there as to what Bitcoin will be standing at towards the end of the year. Let me shout out CryptoZilla, Jojo Wave. Once again, Marlon, the revolutionist, original copies is nothing but brothers here in the population of the chat box. You guys wish them both a happy birthday indeed. Guys, let's check out today's math over there at the coin market cap. Hit refresh and see how healthy or ill things are looking there with today's mathematics at 113 billion, about the same as it was last week. Bitcoin dominance at 53.3. We got Bitcoin there slightly lower at 34.63. It looks like we've been trading sideways for some time, and I'm not mad. It looks like an accumulation period for the crypto brothers. Ripple still at number 2. You know how I don't like that. It smells like central banking, and it's trading sideways. Ethereum at $107, doing its best to stay in the top 5 as EOS at 240 is breathing down its neck. It looks like EOS will be the first coin to knock Ethereum out the box. It still has some time to go. Ethereum's market cap is at 11.2 billion, while EOS is only at 2.1 billion, but it's growing, and I would guess that EOS will be the first one to knock it out the box. Will it maintain its position as other coins like Tron, Cardano, and others gain ranking as well. We got Bitcoin Cash at 100. Whoa, where are we at there? Okay, Bitcoin Cash at $119. We got Litecoin with the new blue logo out there, looking a little Facebookish. I'll tell you that. A little light blue logo is a little Facebookish. I do understand that blue catches attention more than maybe the silver logo does. But do I like it? I'm not sure. Guys, let me know what you think about this new Litecoin logo. Anyhow, it's at $33.99 right now, and it's increasing. You can see that the chart, the 7-day graph here, looks quite favorable compared to others. It looks like it's a nice increase there. I'm actually liking it. It's kind of similar to EOS, Bitcoin Cash, and Litecoin, but it's different than the Bitcoin chart, which is interesting. We got Tether at a $1 rock solid, Tron at 2 cents. Tron took a nice little run up today, almost 5% in the past 24 hours. You know that Tron seems a little Chinese scammy to me, but the fact is that they do have a good community rolling there. It looks like there's nothing but casinos and betting dApps there, but I do recognize that there is a community building and the blockchain seems to be working. Okay, so do I think it's a scam? No. Does it look like one? Kind of. It does, you know, exhibit some Chinese scammy attributes, if you ask me, but will I throw it under the bus right now? Probably not. Do I have a baggie? Probably not. Stellar at 8 cents. Bitcoin Satoshi Vision is not going anywhere there. It's still stuck at number 10. I would like to see this coin get out the way, you know, because I don't see any boomers really attracted to it. And you can see the 7-day graph is not looking all that favorable. We got Cardano at 3 cents, and that's basically where it's been at. We got Binance now over $7 and it's rising. Binance coin looking strong today, up 4.44%, triple fours there. Is there a hidden meaning there? Let me know. IOTA at 25 cents. IOTA also performing today. It's been quiet for IOTA. I'm not too interested with that one. Monero, one of my faves. It's always in the top 15. It's a silent gunner. I don't think that Monero is going anywhere, although there is some competition now with the Mimblewimble blockchain protocols that allow for confidential transactions and no addresses. So how would Monero stack up? And there is rumors that Monero has already been compromised as far as his privacy. I've heard several people say that, but I haven't actually researched that on my own. So that's what it is. We got Dash at 67, and why not talk about Neo there? It's at 708. As the rest of the boomers tune in, I got Revolutionists here in the box. Happy birthday, Marlon. Happy birthday. Queen's Races is here. D-Rock, Derek McLean, Cryptozilla, Jojo Wave. Day one Cub boomers. I appreciate you maniacs still rocking with me. It seems like, you know, we got the day one crypto boomers that are always in the box. I'm wondering if any newbies or any other people outside of the guys that are always here in the box are getting any notification or any search results here with the videos that we're posting, because I would say these algorithms are stacking against the champ out here. I mean, I'm starting to really question it out there, boomers, with so many subscribers and the viewership. It seems like only the same boomers show up. I'm not seeing any new ones. So whatever you guys can do to share, tweet, like, subscribe, or whatever it is that they tell you to do, do it. I want to make sure that we spread the crypto word out there and do what we can to get back on these search results, because it seems like we're being shadow banned, if you ask me. I bought another 7K Cardano today. Revolution is not playing games out there with the Cardano, indeed a top 8% holder. Guys, we're going to be talking about Amazon crypto, possibly, that they may make that, says CZ. We got Litecoin, Mimblewimble, Bitcoin price predictions, and more. So let's check out this article over here posted on CryptoGlobe.com titled... this one's by Omar Faridi. It's titled, Amazon will have to issue its own currency sooner or later, Binance CEO claims. So you can see that. And, you know, I like that the Binance CEOs out there always tweeting, always making movements, always trying to push that line forward. Shout out to Binance. Shout out to Binance. It's definitely won me over these past few months. So you could see CZ or Changpeng Zhao, the CEO of Binance, the asset exchange, recently predicted that Amazon, the world's largest online retailer, would eventually launch its own crypto. CZ Binance says on Twitter just a couple days ago, over the weekend, he says Amazon will have to issue a currency sooner or later. Okay, he tweeted, and for any internet non-physical based business, says CZ on Twitter. I don't understand why anyone would not accept crypto for payments. It's easier, faster, and cheaper to integration, or he should have said to integrate, than traditional payment gateways. Less paperwork and reaches more diverse demographic and geography, says CZ. Okay, so, you know, will this happen? We've seen petitions for Amazon to accept crypto on their platform, specifically Litecoin. Okay, and this was something that was on, I don't know if it was on change.org or one of the petitions, but, you know, it was not paid attention to. I think that they didn't say anything. Now, I did see like some sort of like, not crypto, but an Amazon coin that they were using some sort of like a coupon, or there was definitely an Amazon coin floating out there, but it wasn't a blockchain and it wasn't a crypto. So CZ's predicting that eventually they're going to go ahead and launch a coin. And this gentleman says, Dan the Bull on Twitter wrote that should Jeff Bezos, the president of Amazon, decide to accept crypto and or launch his company's own crypto, then everyone would copy him. And I tend to agree with that. You know, Amazon being a leader out there, if they make a movement, I wouldn't be surprised if other platforms will start jumping on the crypto train out there. I'll aboard. I'll aboard the crypto train. Boom! I see you out there. Tess Cooks for You says, hey, champ, yeah, I'm still here. YouTube algorithms are way off. Shout out to Tess, our crypto chick boomer out there. Let me drop a bomb for you as well. Welcome back, Tess. Yeah, I'm questioning the algorithms out here. We got almost 15K subscribers, and it seems like we're losing more subscribers than gaining, and the viewership is just going down while we get knocked offline out here as soon as we say, you know, those key words that may trigger the algorithm. So, you know, that's what it is, guys. 2 streams today, champ. EMP'd last Friday. I did 2 streams on Friday, though. I'm not sure if you got them, but I did 2. 2 streams. We got really knocked offline on our first stream. We had about 4 attempts before we were able to complete the live stream. And then we did a second stream that didn't have too many hiccups. We were talking about meditation, how I, you know, believe that, you know, it's just a simulated prayer, and, you know, champ believes in the big man upstairs, and, you know, I rather pray than meditate, although, you know, I meditated a long time, and, you know, as I started tuning in more to the frequencies, you know, I want the source out there, boomers. Hopefully you guys will feel the same way. Anyhow, if you missed it, D-Rock, you may want to check. But I see the viewership really low. And now I compare to other channels that have maybe 1,000 or 2,000 subscribers, and it seems like we're getting about the same viewership, which leads me to believe that, you know, the shadow ban could be real. Copy says prayer greater than meditation. Absolutely. That's how I feel. And, you know, again, I think that meditation is just a simulation. Why meditate when you can get that real prayer in directly? He says, I got to check out this stream, or that stream, says Original Copy. Yeah, guys, you know, I had that stream is titled The Truth About Meditation, where I gave my personal opinion about the difference. And it's up there, and we had a nice discussion. I seen some of the boomers in there. I think Derek was there, and there was a couple boomers that tuned into that live stream. D-Rock said he missed it, and you know, that there it goes, guys. You know, I know D-Rock and, you know, guys like Original Copy, they do their best to show up here on the live streams, and the fact that they missed it leads me to believe that you know, YouTube is just shadow banning us. So, you know, Champagne is about to take the safety off the clip and really go hard on him. But you know, I know that, or maybe how could I put it? I'm being patient to pull the safety off the clip, but there's, you know, I may go fully uncensored on these guys. I was there. Champ had a good points. I need a prayer right now. Always, Derek, let us know how we can send positive energy and positive thoughts your way. And, you know, send a shout out or a little prayer for Derek out there if he needs it. Indeed, he's our crypto brother. Revolutionist says, if Amazon adopts crypto, that coin will boom. Absolutely. I think it would be a great thing. And I would agree with this gentleman, Dan the Bull, on Twitter, that wrote that if CEO of Amazon, Jeff Bezos, decides to accept crypto or launch his own crypto, everyone should copy him. So, you know, that could be it. Amazon, they have announced, and this is, I'll read from the article, although Amazon has not announced any plans related to developing its own crypto, the giant retail firm has acquired several crypto-related patents in the past year. The patents have been obtained through Amazon's subsidiaries, and they mainly involve cryptographically secured distributed data storage platforms. Okay, so they're already launching or applying for patents that have to do with blockchain. So maybe, you know, they whip one out sooner than later. If they do so, I wouldn't expect it to be decentralized. So, you know, I'm not sure how attracted I will or will not be if they do launch the coin, but you know, it could be something, you know, at least to bring more eyes towards the blockchain industry. Derek thinks that Amazon will make a discount coin. I think that there's a similar to Binance, says Derek. I think that there's already some sort of like an Amazon coin. It's not like a crypto coin. It's more like a coupon. Correct me if I'm wrong. I've already seen something out there last year, but it wasn't directly a crypto, not something that you can exchange on other exchanges. I think it's only within Amazon. But this gentleman, CZ, is explaining that, you know, sooner or later that Amazon will have to issue a currency sooner or later, says CZ. And shout out to CZ and Binance for all they're doing. I'm liking their movements, although they have a somewhat centralized coin. Their intent to decentralize and lead the pack here with cryptocurrency exchanges as far as innovation and you know, moving over to Malta to shake the regulators in China off. It seems like they're doing all they can to be what appears to be the Amazon of crypto. Is what some boomers are saying. ALM8 says, watch out for the crypto corp bubble. I can't wait for that pump. We'll be talking about that just shortly. An Australian studies and some fintech experts out there mentioned basically what you're saying there. So we'll be talking about that in just a moment. Derek says, that sounds interesting about this Amazon crypto. I want to learn more about it. Indeed, I have everything linked down below as always. Alex says, wouldn't it be easier to use an established crypto like Litecoin? It could be, Alex, but, you know, you got to understand that if you give someone the opportunity to create their own money, it's hard to deny that. You know, it puts them at the center of power and they can control it. So, you know, maybe that's why I'm kind of, you know, not so much attracted to these centralized coins, but, you know, it would put them at, you know, not only at the top of the heap with retail business online, but then, you know, they'd be controlling their own currency. So they could, again, control it. That could be an advantage for them and a disadvantage for consumers. But I don't think people would be realizing that until it's already implemented. But that's a whole nother discussion, you know, that decentralization versus centralization argument. D-Rock says, if Amazon creates a currency, it will be a war. Walmart will follow suit, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's attached to their stock in some way. Right. I totally agree with you. And that's basically what the article's saying, that people will follow suit. So let's see. CryptoZilla says, I'm sure they will dollar peg to avoid capital gains, which will scare away the normies. Also, crypto regs need to be improved. That's a point too. That's a point too. Again, you know, if they do launch a coin, I don't think it's, you know, going to be decentralized at all. And, you know, maybe the price will go up or go down. I wouldn't, you know, store value in the coin, but I think it would, for the short run, maybe, you know, like the article says, be an incentive for other companies to launch their crypto coins. And, you know, that could bring more people to crypto. You know, we don't know. And again, it's probably not crypto. I wouldn't even call it crypto. I would call it more of like a blockchain coin, because crypto is cryptographics. I look at it more like hidden, private, immutable, and all those things of the crypto ethos that we like. Make sure you check out the videos we got down below if you want to follow more about the morality and ethics behind how our movements are here with the crypto boom. Okay. Derek says these companies are monopolies and we don't even know it. You know, you got a point. You got a point. That may be true. AYY says Facebook in the corner rubbing their hands. We've talked about that as well. Facebook may issue their coin as well. And my understanding is that Facebook already allows the exchange of Litecoin and Bitcoin within their messenger app. If I'm not mistaken, Champagne's not using Facebook. I'm not on that, so I don't know. You know, this is something I've heard through the Crypto Vine. CryptoZilla says, so it's just going to be like points program for the end users, with the tech being a hybrid database blockchain. Maybe. And maybe they'll pay some of their Mechanical Turk employees or workers in that coin. So I don't know. Big Brother won't like Amazon creating their own bank. I think the IRS and Fed would try to derail them. They may want to stay accepting fiat. That may be true, but it seems like a company like Amazon's already growing so big that you know, they could set up shop in another country and you know, be out of the way of arm's reach of the IRS and the Fed. Perhaps, I don't know how that works, but you see how Binance shook off China and went over to Malta. So you know, this should be a lesson for the United States and some of the other countries that you want to be crypto friendly. You know, to avoid these innovative companies from leaving your nation into another one and booming over there. So, you know, open up the crypto gates, drop the taxations, and be crypto friendly is what we need worldwide. The Revolutionist says, since this sideways market has lasted so long, I expect the next bull run to surpass 2.5 trillion at least. Okay, that's a great you know, statement out there, Revolutionists. You know, I've been gunning for that $1 trillion market cap myself. Is, you know, kind of the target I've been looking at, and it's nice to see boomers here, you know, saying that's going to go even more. I've been, you know, looking at the 1 trillion, which could put Bitcoin somewhere around 25K, 30K. That should be right before the halving is what I'm expecting. Again, that's my personal prediction, and Revolutionist thinks it's going to go higher, 2.5 trillion. Nobody really knows out there, boomers. No one really knows, and you know, stay tuned in. Stay tuned in. They move to hide money. They'll create a trade war band and make high charges, and the U.S. will stop letting them use the U.S. Postal Service to deliver them packages. I don't see them moving their base overseas. Okay, you know, maybe, you know, I don't know enough how their relationship is with the U.S. or the U.S. Postal Service or whatnot, but I wouldn't put it past. You know, I mean, you make a point, but I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. Let's talk about Charlie Lee and Litecoin, guys. I have this article linked down below from CoinGate.com, posted by Anjali Tyagi. Charlie Lee exploring bulletproof Mimblewimble while trader targets $50 for Litecoin. So shout out for Litecoin, for those still holding the lights. And, you know, it's been a hard hold out there with after the captain of the ship abandoned us at an all-time high. So Litecoin creator Charlie Lee is having further discussions with the Litecoin team and community to increase its privacy through Mimblewimble. If you guys don't know about Mimblewimble, it's a protocol that works on top of the Bitcoin, that can work on top of the Bitcoin blockchain, allows for confidential transactions and masking of addresses, so you can't see prior transactions by searching somebody's address like you can on most cryptos. So increased privacy for Litecoin. Now Lee and the Litecoin team are working on Mimblewimble, as he shared on Twitter. Quote, Litecoin dev team spent hours discussing how to add confidential transaction. The way to do a soft fork CT is very similar to doing extension blocks, and extension blocks may be simpler and can do a lot more. We are now exploring doing bulletproof Mimblewimble with extension blocks. So again, they're exploring it. It's not set in stone, and that's what it is. Usually we see Litecoin adopting upgrades before Bitcoin does, you know, like Lightning Network being one of them. So, you know, will this eventually move over to Bitcoin? Some have said yes, others say no, and just an interesting topic of discussion. But the fact that they're considering it leads me to believe that Mimblewimble is legit out there. So let me know, what do you think about Mimblewimble? Should Litecoin jump on that Mimblewimble train? I think that it could be a good thing. You know, I think that could really put them. It would make the coin a lot different than Bitcoin Cash or others, and it would make it even, you know, of course, different than Bitcoin itself. You know, I think it would be a good thing for Litecoin. I like this. You know, I've said this before. I think the privacy industry with blockchains is definitely something that is going to be increased in demand. And we're successfully reconnected. Another IED, guys. You know the deal. I'm doing my best to shake the haters off, but we're back stronger than ever. Shout out to Derek McLean. Drop a comment here in the population, guys. Let me know if you could read me. On my end, it says that we're reconnected after we just got knocked off. You know, this has been an occurrence, and it's really, I'm going to be honest with you, pissing me off, for lack of a better word. It looks like we're under attack out there, boomers. It looks like we are under attack, and that's what it is. Drop a comment. Roger that. Do you read me? D-Rock says, I get booted every time I tune in, champ. There you go. You know, it's nothing on my end, guys. I've tried every single troubleshooting thing that you could do, and it's definitely not on my end. I've contacted, you know, the service provider. I've checked my speed and made sure everything's, you know, cross my T's, dot my I's. You know the deal. Drop a comment. D-Rock says he gets booted every time I tune in. Do you read me, though, right now? Let me know if you read me and if I'm coming in loud and clear. You're choppy, says D-Rock. Okay, you know, that's what it is. Thanks for bearing with me as we get attacked here on the left flank by the PC police. Shout out to Jose. I see you out there. What's up with the Litecoin Amazon news, Chico? Yeah, we just talked about it. Apparently, they're going to have to issue their coin sooner than later, says the CEO of Binance. And, you know, also that article states that if they make that movement, that most people will probably follow suit. But right now, they're filed some patents for blockchain technology, but there has not been confirmed. So right now, it's just rumors. CryptoZilla says, Mimblewimble transactions may be ruled illegal in some places, so having it separate makes it less of an issue. Okay, yeah. Yeah, but I think that, you know, crypto may be illegal in some places too. So, you know, how does that relate? And what places are you talking about with this Mimblewimble? So let's go back to this Charlie Lee article here. And yeah, I read that to you guys. You know, the Charlie Lee's quote here, exploring Mimblewimble. It's not confirmed either, but Mimblewimble could make Litecoin private. And I think it's a good thing. I would like to see Litecoin private. You know, that would be a plus for me. I think that's pretty good. I think that would be pretty good. Is Mimblewimble like Ripple Nipple? No, no. It's a protocol that, you know, would allow a blockchain to have confidential transactions and to mask the addresses. So there would be no address that you could look up and see the prior transactions. So, you know, it's a confidentiality feature. D-Rock says, so is Litecoin giving up on the Lightning Network? I don't know how this exploration of the Mimblewimble protocol would affect or impact the Litecoin network or the Lightning Network. I don't know what the relations would be. My understanding is that Litecoin already is running a Lightning Network. Derek said, did we just lose connection or is it just me? No, it's not just you. We did lose connection. We got sniped out there for a second. And I apologize, guys. You know, I'm doing my best, but I'm going to be 1,000. And I started the stream explaining to you guys how I think the algorithm, and I don't think it's any personal people there at YouTube. I think this is an AI algorithm that's been programmed to be biased towards certain content creators that are not up to par with the PC narrative that these crypto cucks and lefty police want to drive us to. We know it's not you, says Derek. Yeah, and listen, guys, it's not only me, it's other YouTubers that toe the line, and I've seen their live streams throttled, and they've complained of similar things. So, you know, I do think this is an AI algorithm that may be running DDoS attacks or whatnot. So, you know, again, we'll do our best to shake it off, and we'll move the line forward. I don't think there's much that we could do except just continue to post and keep moving and come up with some contingency plans and have a rendezvous location should we get knocked off permanently. Jose says his channel's booming because I now talk about Mexico and stuff. Okay, there you go. When I talk about crypto, they throttle, says Jose. There you go. You know, are you talking pro-immigration stuff? Because, you know, they love that. You know, if you're talking about open border stuff, they'll probably put you right there to the front of the line. So, you know. D-Rock says maybe they're scared of your sniper and bombs might get triggered. Maybe so. Marlon says Mimblewimble is a protocol used for privacy. Addresses expire after 24 hours. When you send a transaction, you are provided with a kernel. You need the kernel to view the transaction. There you go. That's a better explanation of the Mimblewimble protocol. Shout out to Marlon. And once again, guys, wish Marlon a happy birthday for all the new boomers that are tuning in. And also our crypto brother, Revolutionist. Revolutionist is turning 40 today, and Marlon's is turning 45 today. Guys, wish them a happy birthday out there, because there are crypto brothers. They're always here in the box showing love. And then both of them have shown love in the super chat more than once. So, I mean, I appreciate you guys. Indeed. Happy birthday to both of you. CryptoZilla says when you have direct peer-to-peer, then there are places that ban this. So it's best to keep it crypto neutral. That's, you know, I don't know. I mean, I feel like I'm crypto neutral. I mean, I favor Bitcoin and some coins, but, you know, I would call Champagne pretty crypto neutral. The sideways market novelty is wearing off now. I could do with a bull run soon. I think, you know, we've been patiently waiting out there, revolutionists. CryptoZilla says Mimblewimble currently not trackable as far as we know, but I think we'd be surprised. But what is tracked? You're absolutely right. I think that, you know, ultimately, I think everything is tracked. And like I've said before, you know, it's not about secrecy, boomers. It's not about secrecy. And it's, you know, the anonymity is definitely not about secrecy. Most of the boomers here in the box are anonymous, and we have a right to privacy, and that's what we are expressing here, our rights to privacy. You know, there's no secrets. It's really, you know, we're not trying to stay secret out there. And, you know, watch the Crypto Ethos video that I got linked down below, and explains more with the Crypto Manifesto, the difference. CryptoZilla says he thinks keeping Mimblewimble tech is the best path. Bitcoin Litecoin is neutral, and Mimblewimble makes that an issue. Okay, you're bringing up a point that I haven't thought of. You know, I'll keep that in my mind. You know, I don't really have an opinion on that. But thanks for bringing that idea towards the box. I would consider it. Jim says there's no secrets because our own government spies on us. Yeah, you know, that's already been exposed by the Edward Snowden leaks and whatnot. So, you know, they're spying on everybody. And you know, these phones are listening all day long. All day long. I mean, there's a way for the boomers to tune in and spy on other people's via FaceTime. And I've already shared this a couple times on the stream. Now, there's a bug on the FaceTime app that if you call someone via FaceTime, and even though they don't answer, there is a way to eavesdrop and listen to what they're saying via their microphone if they don't even answer. And the way you do it somehow is trying to, while you call them, try to add them to a group or do something there on the app, and you'll be able to eavesdrop. This has already been exposed, and Apple knows about it, and apparently they're working on the bug. I don't know if they've corrected it, but a way to avoid that, they say, is to just turn off your FaceTime. But, you know, I'm not convinced. You know, if the everyday average boomer could spy on someone, imagine those that created the technology and the hardware. They got the keys to everything, basically. So that's what it is out there, guys. Yeah, stingers can spy on cell calls indiscriminately. Yeah. Says Jim. We know all about it, guys. Privacy is the future, and the big banks hate privacy and proof of work. Right. You know, that's why we need to continue to use private mediums as much as possible and exercise our right to privacy. My toilet in Japan turns on the fan, and if it gets too stinky, it's even tracking me. The toilet in Japan is going to be using IOTA coins too, right? Or maybe it's a node. But yeah, everything is tracking you guys. Marlon says, my suggestion, play with a few coins sending and receiving before you go whole hog into Mimblewimble coins. They can spy on Mimblewimble blockchains. They can't spy on Mimblewimble blockchains unless they hack the kernel, as the transactions are not public, says Marlon. Yeah, I still have yet to use a Mimblewimble blockchain. We've talked about Grin and Beam. I know Marlon rode the train on those coins, and the one that I'm attracted to is Beam over Grin. So I'll keep focused on that. Shout out to Roger Oliver. Welcome to the box, Roger. Another boomer out there. Roger, wish Marlon and Revolutionist a happy birthday. It's two brothers here. Marlon turns 45 and Revolutionist turns 40 today, our crypto brothers. D-Rock says, I'm starting to think privacy with crypto is a meme. It's probably all traceable no matter what they say. You know, those thoughts have ran through my mind as well, D-Rock. You know, I've questioned before if, you know, the bits itself is a Trojan horse to track everything. You know, I don't know. It would be a shame. But again, if everything's being tracked, it should expose those that are doing wrong. Eventually, right? You should check out the Japanese high-tech toilets. They are crazy, but once you start using 3 seashells, you never go back. Okay. All right, CryptoZilla. All right, let's talk about this last article that I have posted here. And this one is on ccn.com. Bitcoin price to finish 2019 at $9,000, 85% higher than current prices, financial forecasters say. This is at a ccn.com posted by Joseph Young today. Okay, so you could see here as of, let me see, a study conducted by finder.co.au in Australia saw experts in the financial market forecasting the year-end Bitcoin price in the $7,500 to $9,000 range, says this article. As of February, the price of Bitcoin hovers about $3,500. An increase from $3,500 to $9,000 would be an equivalent of a 157% rise in value within less than 10 months. And I wouldn't doubt that. I mean, we've seen it move faster than that in the past. So that's what it is. Why experts remain positive on the long-term outlook of Bitcoin. And basically what this article is using to support this prediction is that everybody's waiting for ICE-backed and Fidelity and other things like that. And, you know, everybody's waiting for the big daddy to come into the game, and they think that that's going to be a good thing. You know, I'm not waiting for that. But we have had some positive predictions when it comes to financial legacy systems coming into the game, like Fidelity, ICE, backed platform, and more. Kaboom to Roger Oliver. He's got €2 here in the population of the chat box. He says, happy birthday to a Revolutionist and Marlon Jones, and the $2 for Baby Champ. I appreciate you, Roger. It's guys like you that show love, that keep me going during this crypto nuclear winter, and during this possible shadow ban by an AI algorithm that seems to be a little bit PC police out there. We've been knocked off a few times, even on this stream. And I'll be honest, I think compared to some other channels, Champagne hasn't even pulled off the safety yet. You know, I think, you know, they may just trigger me and I may just go complete nuclear on them. But I want to keep things PC to my standards. But it seems like we may have to go harder. That's what it is. Thanks again, Roger. I appreciate you. Guys, the super chat's open if you feel some value from the stream, and if you tune in on the regular, I encourage you to drop a little bit in the bucket and support those that support you, and continue to keep this channel going, because you know, YouTube is definitely not doing it on their end. They've deemed us not suitable for advertisers when it comes to some of the videos, and so the ad revenue is, you know, probably not going to come in how it used to. So when guys like Roger and others drop here in the super chat, show love, it definitely helps Baby Champ and the Formula Fund. Roger says, you're welcome, Champ. Thank you, Roger. I appreciate you. Shout out to Roger, our crypto brother, always showing love there in the box. I appreciate you. Marlon says, Bitcoin is meant to be tracked as transactions are on a public ledger. Mimblewimble cryptographically protects all transactions on blockchain by using a private key, a kernel to all transactions, and expires all addresses after 24 hours. That I didn't know, Marlon. I didn't know that the address actually expires after 24 hours. I was under the understanding, if that makes sense, that I never even had an address, but that makes more sense. So the address does exist, but then it expires. And I would assume that every time you do a transaction, there's a different address. Correct me if I'm wrong. D-Rock says the more they track, the more they can sell you. Feeling like we have privacy is freedom. It's empowering to feel we have a choice and not being told what to do. Yeah, you got a point there, D-Rock. You know, that's what it is. They want to sell more to you. And again, you know, that's why, you know, you got to be more self-sustainable and less of a consumer and more of a creator and a builder. You know, instead of consuming so much, why don't you make something? And, you know, instead of downloading, why don't you upload? You know, that's definitely something that we can focus on, all of us. Revolutionist says he predicts a market cap of $2.5 trillion by the end of the year, with Cardano being $5 to $10 each. There you go. And going on top of your prediction, what ranking would you expect Cardano to be at by the end of the year, Revolutionist? Let us know. Jim says, be careful or they'll snipe you out the box like a funny bunny. Indeed, the funny bunnies are out there. We'll snipe them out the box. Boom! Kojito says, kaboom from the windy lowland. Shout out to Kojito. I see you. Jim says, wouldn't the feds just save the addresses before they expire? I'm sure they would, but my understanding is that every time there's a transaction, there is a new address. So, you know, saving the address probably wouldn't do anything. And then Marlon says, yeah, you're right. You need a new address every 24 hours. Not even the receiver of a Mimblewimble transaction can view it on a blockchain unless the sender gives them a kernel. There you go. Jim predicts Cardano to be number 4. Okay. 24 crypto maniacs in the box. We've talked about Amazon, possible Amazon crypto. Let me recap here. Amazon will have to issue its own currency sooner or later, says the Binance CEO on Twitter. And this is just a couple days ago. He says Amazon will have to issue a currency sooner or later for any internet-based business. I don't understand why anyone would not accept crypto for payments. It's easier, faster, and cheaper to integrate than traditional payment gateways. Less paperwork and reaches more diverse demographic and geography, says CZ Binance. We do know that Amazon has filed for some patents when it comes to blockchain tech, but they haven't announced anything that we can confirm. So, you know, this is just speculation. Also, Dan the Crypto Bull, or Dan the Bull, Crypto Danny, wrote that should Jeff Bezos, the president and CEO of Amazon, decide to accept crypto, then everyone would copy him. So, yeah, you're probably right. Someone just said, you know, Walmart would probably make a coin and others. So it could be a good thing. And then we talked about Charlie Lee exploring the Mimblewimble blockchain for increased privacy for Litecoin. Earlier last week, we talked about Litecoin's intent to make transactions confidential, make the blockchain more private. And now they're exploring the Mimblewimble protocol, but nothing has been confirmed. Lee and the Litecoin team is working on Mimblewimble, as he shared on Twitter. Quote, Litecoin dev team spent hours discussing how to add confidential transactions. The way to do it, a soft fork CT, is very similar to doing extension blocks, and extension blocks may be simpler and can do a lot more. We are now also exploring doing bulletproof Mimblewimble with extension blocks. Okay, there's nothing concrete yet. As Lee said, it is no announcement, rather just sharing with the community and to get their views on these projects. And this is linked down below. And finally, I shared with you guys this study by a fintech company out of Australia that says Bitcoin price to finish 2019 about $9,000, 85% higher than the current price. A study conducted by finder.co.au in Australia saw experts in the financial market forecasting the end of the year Bitcoin price in the $7,500 to $9,000 range. And that seems somewhat reasonable. Let me know what you think about that price prediction. That would put Bitcoin at 157% rise in value within less than 10 months, should that be true. Why are the experts remaining positive on this long-term outlook of Bitcoin? You know, again, they cite things like ICE-backed crypto platform that should be launching soon, and there will be Bitcoin futures in that market. And then Fidelity is launching a crypto-friendly products in March, if I'm not mistaken. And, you know, other large-scale financial institutions may come into the game. That could increase confidence. Read this article in its entirety, linked down below. Let me know what your price predictions are. We had some people saying that Cardano is going to be $5 to $10 and at number 4. I don't know if that's true or not, but I would like to see Cardano move up. Let me know where you think Bitcoin will be by the end of the year and if you agree with this. We got someone that is begging for Litecoin, Bijuja. Their comment got flagged, but I'm gonna go ahead and block you. You're wasted, and you're being thrown out the box here for soliciting coins. You guys can't see the comment because YouTube caught it, but I'm not gonna show it either. They're trying to put their Litecoin address or whatnot. So you've been thrown out the box for life and blocked. And you have been wasted. See you later. Goodbye. Snipe them out the box. We got no time for trolls out here, or people trying to spam here in the population of the chat box. You'll be wasted and thrown out the box immediately. Maybe Mrs. Basil will offer a coin that you can use for 50% off your purchase, says Jim. Okay. D-Rock, the whole point of Mimblewimble is to keep everything on chain and private. Okay. CryptoZilla says, I want to see Mimblewimble tested over time. The whipping of addresses just means that they will be doing snapshots to piece the puzzles together later if need be. I want the nerd hackers to see if they can. You got a good point. There's always going to be an intent to unravel the privacy there, or, you know, figure out who's who, you know. I'm not surprised. D-Rock says, so Mimblewimble can probably kill Segwit and Lightning. I don't know how it relates to Segwit and Lightning. I'm going to be honest with you. Derek says, I hope the price is low. Marlon says, while BTC is a store of value, Beam and Grin are designed for private microtransactions like tipping champ or buying a cup of coffee. Okay. Revolution says, I expect bull run to begin in March and Bitcoin over $35,000 by the end of this year. That's a good prediction. Hopefully you're right. Derek McLean laughing at the waste. Yeah, we wasted him, and I've been waiting to use that on a funny bunny, so I'm excited about that. I'm going to get some more memes for you guys because I know you like them. But he was wasted, thrown out the box. Denix says Litecoin for 9,000. I heard by the end of the year. Nah, this I'm not sure what they said on Litecoin, but this article says it's going to be $50 soon. This article over here, and I'll show you guys here. The one that I just was talking about. This one's linked down below. Trader targets $50 for Litecoin. So I think that's sooner than later. Crypto Power says, end of the year. Good question. The system is more and more to kill cash, more buzz on your smartphone. Services will go into crypto. Bitcoin's still king. So I say about 8,400 USD. Okay, that's all right. 8,400 USD is your price prediction. That's reasonable, and that falls in line with this article that we just shared that says it should be between 7,500 and 9,000. Crypto Power says, what a power snipe. The poor soy boy troll has been splitted skull, has a splitted skull. Rest in peace. Yeah, Bijuja, sorry, bro. That's an urgent need. I'm sorry. You're out of here. You're out of here, Bijuja. You're out of here. I've just sent... I've wasted you. I'm going to make sure that I go to your channel and block you for life. You know, first comment you ever dropped, and it's begging for money, and you never even added any value here to the population of the chat box. I just hit blocked. It's confirmed. You shouldn't have been able to even get that second comment in. You have been wasted. Indeed, you've been wasted. Get out of here. We don't need you. Sniper. Zilla tracking Mimblewimble addresses is pointless. You track the transactions with the kernels, not the addresses. Okay, the kernel's what is used to track transactions. Go to the Beam Explorer and put it in. So it's kind of like a key just to see the transaction is the way I'm understanding it. How do you make those? Derek, your comment was not shown. He says, how do you make those? Should I add them to my reaction videos on my channel? You know, I source them. I look for, you know, I look for these memes. I don't make them from scratch, but I source them. So I'm kind of basically digging in the crates the same way someone would look for samples when they're making beats. Marlon says, address, you get nothing. Yeah, he's still talking about how it works. So it looks like Marlon knows more about Mimblewimble than most. If you guys want to, follow Marlon there, and he can give you a little more information. Just a smoldering hole left is all. He got Mimblewimbled. Denix says we are in the longest bear market in history. I heard that is true, Denix. That is true. It's the longest bear market in Bitcoin history. So because of that, Revolutionist is expecting the boom to be even greater to 2.5 trillion is what he's calling of a $35,000 Bitcoin by the end of the year. I don't know if that's true or not, but I would like to see that. That would be nice, right? Trying to get Ally Bank these days so I can buy crypto again. My current bank does not allow me to buy cryptos without risking my bank account to close. Okay, that sucks. Sorry to hear that. What bank do you have? Champ, you should add the double halo kill meme. Add the halo double kill meme. I'm assuming that's from Halo the game. I don't know. I mean, I could try to find it. Thanks for letting me know, Derek. Crypto Power says, please, gentlemen, look into the future. It is bright. Imagine we have a great bull run Bitcoin and all altcoins have a massive push long term. It will be awesome. So buy and stake now, says Crypto Power. And I think that's what the boomers have been doing there, Power. I think that most of the boomers have been accumulating silently, stacking their bags and artillery there for the next crypto run up, the next bull run. Please, I already read that. Cardano will be the greatest percent boomer of 2019-2020, says the Revolutionist. Denix says he has the first bank from Puerto Rico, going for an online bank too, so I can get more money and interest. Okay, guys, if you have any recommendations there for Denix, a crypto-friendly bank, a bank that doesn't give you problems for with buying crypto. So maybe Denix, he's looking into the Ally Bank. Maybe you guys could point him in the right direction or give him an opinion of yours. Again, get Denix. We're not crypto pros here. We just share our opinion. So maybe someone could lead you in a way that you could research your own and help you out. Reminds me of Time Bandits when the devil blew up a demon with lightning and then came back to explode twice, says CryptoZilla. Okay. D-Rock says, Crypto Power, that's all I do. I stack them bits, indeed. Marlon says, Denix, use wire transfer to Gemini Bank. You can send them cash with a Chase Bank or a Bank of America account. And yeah, I like Gemini. I mean, I like Gemini, the exchange. I think they're all right. Denix says, yeah, man, he's had the issue since November 2018. You may want to listen to what Marlon says and consider that. Maybe just wiring directly to the Gemini exchange and then using that to buy the bits. He says, send them a bank wire and funds are available on Gemini within 39 hours. D-Rock says, use PayPal. Okay. And that's a correction. The funds will be available within 3 to 4 hours, not 39 hours. Okay. No Chase or Bank of America in PR. Okay. But he'll look into that. Revolution is suggesting to locate a local Bitcoin ATM machine or you yourself buy a Bitcoin ATM to profit from it also. Okay. Coinbase does not accept PayPal. That's where he bought the Bitcoin before. Yeah, you may want to check out Gemini. They're pretty solid. Crypto Power says this channel is the crypto channel of them all. Many hypes came and go. Good and serious non-PC content here. No arbitrage or lending crap. Pure crypto. Thanks, Champagne Crypto. Thank you, Crypto Power, for the positive message there, for the kind words. I appreciate you. Let me drop you a bomb. Indeed, shout out to Crypto Power. Denix does not have a Bitcoin machine that he knows of in his area where he lives in PR. Bank of America account or Chase account, says Marlon, but they don't have that in Puerto Rico. Maybe you can open it up online, so I don't know. Jim is asking what the percent commission on Bitcoin ATMs are. I think that may vary, Jim, but I would say somewhere around 5 to 10%, I would say. CryptoZilla is asking if anyone's tried BitFlyer in the States. They are the biggest exchange here, but I heard they've opened in the US too. I've heard of the name flying around, but I know little about BitFlyer, and I have no comment on it. I just other than I've seen the name, but I don't even know that it was the biggest exchange out there in Japan. And Denix, he's looking into Ally Bank. Marlon suggesting Bank of America Online. And Denix, keep us posted there if you know, it works with Bank of America Online or Ally Bank, or, you know, come back and let us know in the future how it works out for you. And Jim said he never had a problem with Wells Fargo's. Okay. Revolutionist says, Denix, you could buy a Bitcoin ATM for around 2K and set your own exchange rates. Yeah, but you may want to see what your local laws are, because I've seen that some people have run into problems with legally with, you know, selling crypto. Apparently, in some places, you may need a license for that. So I'm not sure how that would work in Puerto Rico. It's the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin. We've talked about Amazon, crypto, Litecoin, Mimblewimble, Bitcoin price predictions, and more. I'll take a few more comments and questions before we tune off this broadcast. And it's always a pleasure here for the boomers. Once again, happy birthday to Revolutionist, turning 40 today. And happy birthday to Marlon Jones, turning 45. Two of our crypto brothers here. Let me drop another bomb. Drop some coins for you guys. A little bit of fiat as well. Send some positive energy your way. Sometimes he uses a Bitcoin ATM and he pays around a 7% fee, says Revolutionist. Yeah, that's what I thought, about 5 to 10%, somewhere around there. Those vary by Bitcoin ATM owner. Denix does not have Wells Fargo in Puerto Rico. He has Santander, Banco Popular, Oriental, First Bank, and Scotia Bank. Most of them deny cryptos, which they call virtual money. Okay. What is the change counting service that they have in the U.S.? Didn't they add Bitcoin payout option? CryptoZilla is asking. I don't know the answer to that question. A change counting service. I don't know what that is. Once again, shout out to CryptoZilla, Denix Series Revolutionist, Marlon, Jim, CryptoZilla, and the rest of the boomers. Someone can answer CryptoZilla's question, because I don't know the answer to that. D-Rock just read an article that Coinbase does not accept PayPal anymore. Okay, so I didn't know that. So good luck with that. JoJo's talking about Coinstar. Okay. Marlon Jones says, Denix, go to First Bank and PR. Yeah, and then the Bitcoin ATMs, they always have a fee. And then I'm also thinking of Change Jelly. I know that you could buy using a debit card or a credit card there on Change Jelly. So you may want to look into that. And I have a link down for that down below. I don't know if that's still you know, up and running and if the fees are favorable, but you may want to research that. Change Jelly, it's linked there. And also we did explain that Binance themselves are accepting debit and credit card payments for crypto as of last week, if I'm not mistaken. So you may want to look into that. CryptoZilla is talking about Coinstar. Marlon's talking about Gemini. So you got a couple options. Denix is already in the First Bank now. So, you know, let us know what works for you. And, you know, that way the boomers can stay around and share it. And maybe it'll help somebody else. On that note, I'm going to go ahead and tune out and enjoy my day. You guys should do the same. I already went to the gym today, hit a new PR on the squat. I'm doing my best to get to the goal of doing 5 reps with 315 pounds. I'm almost there, and I'm struggling to get there, but I'm almost there. You know, my goals there are 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 plate overhead for 5, 2 plates bench for 5, 3 plates squat for 5, and 4 plates deadlift for 5. And that's what it is out there, guys. We'll be talking more about crypto diet and exercise on Fridays. I've expressed to you guys I may do a second live stream maybe on Wednesdays, and I'm trying to find some time at night maybe to do a more of a late night stream. But I want to go harder. I mean, even though we're shadow banned or whatnot, you know, it just actually increases my will to make more videos and, you know, spread the word even more. And like I said, perhaps take off the safety and get a little bit more uncensored out there. Perhaps maybe we do that on a later late night stream or something, but I'm still figuring it all out there, boomers. Thanks again for the love, and thanks for the stream, champ, says Jojo. I appreciate you. Martin says, Denix, make sure you have your online First Bank credentials. You guys are helping each other out there in the box, and I like that. Each one teach one. That's great. And that's what it is. Guys, make sure you enjoy your day. And that's what it is. Champ's got the old lady squatting over a plate. She's about to hit a plate and a half. All right, all right. She's about to hit a plate and a half. Good. So you guys are still following the strong lift program out there, D-Rock? And I like that the ladies are out there doing strong lifts. And I really appreciate that. You know, Champ moved from the strong lift over to the Mad Cow, which is basically like strong lift intermediate. And some of the information of Mad Cow is listed right there on the strong lifts website as well. So let me know if you're still following it. It's a great program if you want to get stronger. All right, we've been streaming for an hour. Jojo Wave still on the 5x5 trying to reach 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We're following the same target, Jojo. Hopefully you reach it. And I'm almost there. I'm almost there. D-Rock's still on 5x5. All right, we got some boomers there getting stronger. I appreciate you guys. I like that. If you guys are not working out, do it now, guys. Stop being a fat boy behind the computer all the time, or being a little skinny, frail baby bear cub dancing and prancing before you get sniped out. Get that strong lifts and be a stronger man out there. D-Rock says she's getting a lot of ladies in the gym approaching her, giving her props. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I mean, you know, women could lift heavy weight too, and they're not going to look bad. I was following someone, checking someone out online. I think they may be on Instagram. An Australian woman, Stephanie Anzo, I think her name is Stephanie. I think it's Stephanie Anzo. Let me Google this right now. But maybe you want to show it to your girl. Let me see if this is it. No, I don't know if that's the. I'm gonna have to get back to you. I think it could be Stephanie Anza or Anzo. Is it Anza? She's an Australian woman. No, I think it's Anzo. Whatever. She lifts really heavy deadlifts and squats, and she's got a really good-looking physique. She's an attractive woman, and you know, I noticed that ladies like following her. She's also a mom or whatnot. She's squatting all the time. You may want to show that to her. I forgot the name. I think it's Stephanie Anzo, but I'll keep you updated with that next time. I can't find her now in this Google search, and I'm not on Instagram, so that's what it is. Queens races with the $3. Boom. There you go. At the last fourth quarter here, Queens showing love. Champ, happy Monday. Thank you, Queens. I appreciate you out there. Roger Oliver showing love today. Queens races showing love today here in the population of the chat box. I appreciate you guys after we're being shadow banned out there and they don't run ads on some of our videos. When guys like Queens, like Roger and others show up and drop a little bit here in the bucket, it definitely keeps the train running. I appreciate you, Queens. Thank you so much out there, guys. I may have to set up a Patreon or a PayPal direct link or whatever, because my understanding here is that YouTube takes about 30% off the top here from all the donations, and it's a little bit too much. I think PayPal takes less, and perhaps Patreon takes less as well. So if you guys got any ideas for that, or other platforms or other content or other things that we could be doing out here to combat the PC police out here and the algorithms, let me know. On that note, I think I'm going to tune out. Thank you, Queens, and thank you, Roger Oliver. Once again, happy birthday to Marlon and Revolutionist. Shout out to D-Rock, Jojo, Denix, and the rest of the boomers out there. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay strong out there. It's the voice of the blockchain here. Satoshi's biggest cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in.